Assalamu alaikum children, and welcome to another episode of the Butterfly Corner on Hilaal TV. My name is Samira and I'll be keeping you company every single day. Have you been watching our awesome show? I hope so, inshallah. You can watch us on DSTV channel 347. You can watch us on live streaming on our website, or you can catch us on YouTube as well. Come on children, send me a message. Tell me where you're watching from and tell me everything about you. I can't wait to meet you. Maybe you can be in studio with us too, inshallah. Now children, this is our special time where we get to learn the fun way. Let's learn about Allah and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's dream about Jannah and find ways to make Allah happy. Today I'm going to start off by reading you another one of the wonderful stories from this book. This story is called The Bat. Children, have you ever seen a bat in real life? I have. It was a very tiny one, but it was a bat nonetheless. It flied around and made a noise, and we were very afraid. But alhamdulillah, it was taken out once again. Now let's read a story called The Bat. It was time for Isha and Granny realized the boys would be back from the masjid and she hadn't even started her salah. Oh no! She left everything that she was doing and she ran to perform her salah. She knew that she would get the biggest reward from Allah by reading her salah immediately after the adhan. As she entered her bedroom, she switched on the light. And on the bed, her granddaughter was fast asleep. Suddenly, she heard a movement. She looked up and she saw a creature flying round and round and round in circles in her room. She screamed in fright and Zaid, her grandson, came running in to see what the commotion was all about. Grandma pointed to the ceiling and said, "There's a flying rat." Zaid laughed and said, "It's a bat, and it probably entered through the open window." Granny was not amused that Zaid would correct her in a time like that. "Well," said Granny, "don't just stand there. Get rid of it, please, before it falls on the sleeping child." "I want it out of my room," she said. Zaid watched it go in circles around the room and marveled at Allah's creation. "Did you know, Granny," he said, "bats are blind. How is it that they can go around and around and around without bumping into anything when they can't even see?" "How do they get rid of it?" they said. "Well," said Granny, "it's the creation of Allah, and alhamdulillah that our Allah has given it the ability to fly around even though it can't see. And it is amazing, but I still don't want it in my room and next to the child who's asleep." Zaid thought for a moment and said, "We need to find a way to get it out of the room without harming it." Just then, he had an idea. He went and fetched his daddy's tennis racket and a spade. As the bat flew overhead, he waved the racket to and fro above his head. The bat knocked into it and fell on the carpet. But alhamdulillah, it wasn't hurt. Granny quickly opened the window, and before he could do anything, the bat soared up. He began to fly, and Zaid used the bat to push it out. He repeated the action with the racket until the bat went out the window. Then he quickly pushed the spade, closed the window, and everything was quiet once again. Granny closed the window and thanked him and said, "Alhamdulillah, now I can perform my salah." Granny was very scared and the bat really shook her. But it was okay because she had learned something new and something amazing, Alhamdulillah. Children, did you learn a story from the bat? I know I did. I absolutely love the creation of Allah, but sometimes they can be a little scary. Children, do you think bats are scary, or do you love seeing them flying around? Whatever it may be, it's a bit made and crazy. How wonderful is our Allah that bats can fly around without banging into things, even though they can't see. Children, if you'd like to read more stories with us, you know what to do. You have to tune into our show every day, inshallah. But now, talking about bats, let's go for a quick break. And inshallah, when we come back, we're going to do some arts and crafts. Stay tuned. Welcome back, children. Children, thinking about that story of a bat running around and flying in a room has got me thinking. I think we need to make a bat of our own. What do you think? Children, remember, you can learn to draw almost anything. And with a little practice, inshallah, you can get really, really good at it. I'm not very good at it, but that's okay. It's still tons of fun to do. I think today we need to practice how to make a little bat. Should we make one together? I think so, inshallah. Don't forget, children, whenever we do arts and crafts activities, ask mommy or daddy or your older brother or sister for help where needed. And don't forget to ask for permission too. Now, children, to make our bat, all you're going to need is some paper, some colors, and a pair of scissors so that we can cut him out. Should we do it together? I think so too, inshallah. Let's begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The first thing you're going to need to do when making a little bat is to draw a head. Today, for our little bat's head, we're going to try and draw a circle. Now, I'm not going to make a perfect circle by using something to trace out. If we wanted a perfect circle, all we needed to do was put something circle and then trace around it. But now, we're going to make our bat's head, so I don't want it to be perfect. Let's go on to the body now. To make the body, I'm going to make a little thing like this. I can't call it a full circle because half of it is hidden behind the head. But you get what to do, right? The next thing I'm going to do is give it little feet like that. Now, I don't know what a real bat looks like this much close, but it's okay. We can think of how we want it to look. I think our bat is missing some wings because now he looks like a teddy bear. Come on, let's do it together. We're going to start off by making a little curl line like that and another on the side. Then I'm going to go like that, and like that. And my bat has one wing. Let's do the same on the other side. Like that, and then all the way inside. And our bat has another wing, alhamdulillah. Let's go on to the next step now. The next thing we're going to do is make lines going from the point inside. Like that. Then I'm going to make a line that joins it like that. I'm going to do the same on the other side now, just like that. And a line going inside, right over there. Then I'm going to give my little bat some ears, because bats have very pointy ears. Just like that. And then I'm going to make a line over here And another little line over here. A bat won't be complete without his little bat eyes, so let's make 2 little bat eyes over here. Just like that. And a crazy cute little smile with his little fangs and teeth on the side. And just like that, my little bat is done. I don't think it looks totally like a real bat, but oh, what fun. Come on, let's color him in. I'm going to start off by coloring him in with coloring the wings. When we're coloring in today, let's say Alhamdulillah. Let's thank Allah that we can draw a little bat and that there isn't a bat in our home. If one has to fly in, you know what to do. And you learned how to chase him out without harming the creation of Allah, didn't you? What a wonderful story it was. I know I'd be a little bit scared if a bat was in my room, but now I won't be, because I'll know how to get him out without harming him, insha'Allah. Let's color in the other bat wing now. Just like that. And while we're coloring in, let's say Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. Now you can take a scissor and you can cut it out. Would you like to cut out your bat? Come on, let's do it together. Now remember, if you're not old enough to use a pair of scissors, ask mommy or daddy or your bigger brother or sister for help. Especially when cutting out our little bear. We don't want you to get hurt. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's cut out our little bat. Just like that. And while I'm cutting him out, I'm going to say Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. Let's cutting out together and carry on making the dhikr of Allah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Remember, children, while you're cutting out your little bat, make the dhikr of Allah so that even for doing arts and crafts, you can get a giant reward from Allah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. I'm almost done. Did you cut out your little bat? Or did you just draw it and leave it flat? Whatever you did, send me a picture. I'm waiting to hear from you. I can't wait to see yours. Do you remember that special number? While I'm cutting out, let's say it together. 082 641 5789. And just like that, I'm almost done. Oh, what fun. Alhamdulillah. When you're cutting out, be careful not to cut out his little legs. We don't want him to be legless now, do we? And I'm done. Look, children, I have a little bear, a little bat. Oh, what fun. Flying here and flying there. My little bat will fly everywhere. Alhamdulillah. But unfortunately, we've come to the end of another show. Don't worry, we'll be back again soon. Don't forget to send me a picture. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Until next time, fi amanillah, ma'as salama.